Good morning guys, a long time no vlog. Welcome to a morning routine for my little one and I while we are homeschooling and working from home. It's a Friday morning and we've probably been up for about 20-25 minutes. It is 20 to 9 and the first thing I have done is just come out into our lounge area. He's having a little bit of breakfast. So my hubby normally leaves around 8:20 and I am having a quick check on emails before I get us both ready and dressed for the day. On a Friday I normally start working properly around 10 o'clock. I have like 45 minutes of homeschooling before, and this morning we actually have a class session with his teacher and some of his classmates at 9:30. So I can kind of make sure that we're back and ready for 9:30. Get some showered and everything. But before I do that, I just wanted to check my emails and give myself like 15 minutes just to get a bit of a head start on the day ahead. You can hear him in the background. He's already started, so he's just starting off with one of his shows. Hi Riley, what's the matter?
I want juice.
You need a bit of juice, please. Can you ask nicely? Ask nicely, please. What'd you say?
Then
Huh?
I have juice, please.
Well done, thank you for asking. So yeah, you guys are gonna come along with us on our day, see what we get up to. Oh my god, do not mind how messy and dusty our mirror is, but Riley and I are ready. Riley's dressed in a little Sainsbury's tracksuit. I've got some like leggingy type of jeans from Primark and a little slogan top from Matalan, and then we're off to start lessons for the day. I don't have makeup on because it's not like a heavy meetings day.
I L A Y.
Good job, Riley. Okay, I'll help you with the mouse so we can join the session. Well done.
2 equals 4.
We're having a bit of a delay, aren't we, Riley? Because the browser version of Zoom didn't work for us. So
Let's do the Zoom.
yeah, we're going to do Zoom. Let's check.
There
There we go, Zoom is here. Oh no, what type of Mac is supported?
Let's do reading the story.
Only you've got good spider legs. Oh, good spiders over there. Oh, good spider legs, everyone. You ready? Let's go. What was
Mommy,
it? Intimate.
I'm so scared.
Ready? Listen.
Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain. Now wash
The spider.
out came the sunshine and dried the pool around. Itsy witsy spider climbed up the spout again. I'm wrong with the tune, everybody. Thank you, Dylan. Great song. Well done.
Okay, so we had a little palaver. Basically, I tried to put him on the big computer, and I think we don't have the latest version of Zoom on the Mac, but I was trying to do a bit of working while he was in his class because he's just doing his own thing with his teacher and friends. So now I'm going to continue having a quick tidy. It is 5 to 12 and Riley sort of has 2 breakfasts. So he had a couple of brioche buns really early in the morning and some juice, and then mid-morning he had some porridge, some Weetabix, and I was just working and doing emails and on meetings. And then because we did the earlier part of the day for home learning with his class just before lunch, or his lunch anyway, I think it's always nice to do a bit of schoolwork. So what we're going to be doing today is Kumon, and I'm also going to share a little bit of what's in his education box, just to show you guys what we get up to. So I'm looking for today's Kumon, and here it is. Now Kumon can be a little bit emotional for Riley, but this is basically what we're doing. I've also got some educational bits on the other side of the table that I'm going to quickly grab him, get us to do a bit of work. I still haven't had breakfast at the moment. I am doing intermittent fasting, so I probably had my last meal last night at about 25 to 7, and like I said, it's just before 12, so I think I've hit the 16-hour window, and it's not too bad. I just have water in between. You can have like a hot drink in terms of like maybe hot water with lemon or something like that, but I haven't had much beyond water at the moment, and I still feel okay. I feel like I'm really struggling with managing my weight in the lockdown period because I don't walk as much in terms of going to work, not walking around the building, but also since we no longer do the school run, that was another thing where I could actually walk to and from, you know, both times a day. So I feel like my physical activity has definitely changed, and I'm doing evening workouts at the moment with Joe Wicks, so I might bring you guys along one of those workouts in a different video. But yeah, so I do try and count my steps. My steps are atrocious for the time of the day. Right now I'm at 174, but it makes sense sitting, working. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with a bit of Kumon and crack on with some of his lessons, and then after that I'll share a little bit of what we have in his education box, and then that'll probably be it really. That'll be our morning done. That's pretty much what we do.
It's so boring.
It's so boring. Can you come here please? We are off to do Kumon. So this is the joy of having a toddler. And
no, switch it on.
No, switch it off. He has no interest in kind of doing the sit down structured stuff, and I think that's what I was loving about school. It was really extending his interest and his ability to actually just like sit down and do the work he needs to do. But when it's me and him and we're working on a tight window, it is really hard. So I'm taking a little bit of what would be his lunch break, using that, or my lunch break, using that to get the work done. Yeah, wish us luck.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30. I take it.
Circle, don't worry, I'll stick it back on. Can you circle the numbers 11, 12 and 13? Can you circle the numbers 11, the pencils right there? The pencils right there.
That's mine. 13, 11.
Circle them.
13.
Circle
Let's
them.
go 13, 11
Circle.
and 12.
Circle it, please.
Let's do 14,
Put a circle.
11 and 12.
Put a circle right in.
Yeah.
Tears. Somebody is not so keen on doing maths, are you? Look at the work you're doing. You're doing very good work, but you don't need to cry, do you? You're doing a really good job. Riley is so clever. Do you think you can do it? Yeah, you can do it.
Mommy,
Okay.
I don't cry.
There's no need to cry.
I'm feeling
Okay,
upset.
so here we go. You're feeling upset.
Yes,
Oh, don't be upset. Okay, let's connect the numbers. Yep, down. 11. So from 11 to 12. So this is another thing. We are working on pencil control because Riley isn't so interested in writing and colouring and things like that. We're really trying to work on his fine motor skills. So here we go. So in situations like this, it's easier when we also hold the pencil with him. Okay, just like that. Oh, good job. Excellent. Should we see what's on the next page? Right. Circle the number that goes in the empty space. Which number is missing in the empty space? Look.
1, 2.
No, you don't need to count them. We just need to look at the empty
1,
space.
2.
We don't need to count it. What's here?
14.
14. Okay, can you circle?
1, 2,
Circle the
3,
number for
4,
me.
5.
Okay, so we're all done with Kumon maths, but we're going to have to go back for English at some point. And Riley, was that good?
Yes.
Yeah, it was good. It ended up taking him 15 minutes, so lots of tears, but by the time we got to the end, it wasn't too bad. So now we have our whiteboard out, and this week we've been practicing writing our name, but also we've been practicing writing the letter D, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, so should we start with writing Riley's name? So my turn,
My turn.
and then your turn. So my turn first. down. My turn, your turn. Your turn.
Done.
Up, down. Wow. Good job.
Let's draw mom.
Let's draw mum. Okay, here we go. On the other side, over here.
Okay, let's draw mom.
Are you ready to hold it properly? Hold your pen properly.
Let's draw mom. G, C, G.
Okay, Riley's turn.
Let's share.
No, don't do that. Okay, we're going to go around. Back down with the feet. Good boy. And again. Go on. Do it. And back around. Around and up. Okay, back down. Well done.
Did a great job.
Riley did a
Great job.
Yeah, Riley did a great job. Okay, so one of the last things that we like to do before Riley gets a break and can go and play is our word tray. Okay, so we're going to put the whiteboard away. Where's the whiteboard pen, please? Can I have the whiteboard pen, Riley?
And
Can I have the whiteboard pen before we start? We have to put everything away, put the cloth away. Thank you. We need to close it. Okay, are you ready to sit down before we start? Your turn, my turn.
See?
Ready? And then what else do you need? Can you do it properly? Make the word up. What do you need to make pot?
let's do van.
Okay, you're going to make the word van. That's not right, is it? What are you looking for? Last letter?
Good.
No. Van. Good job, Riley. You made your word. Part of our homeschooling coming to a wrap. Now, I'll be honest, I think our concentration is getting challenged by being at home because I'm working from home as well. I think we'd reached about 15 minutes, but now we're sort of back down to 5 to 10 minutes. So he has a workbook that he needs to like do stuff in, and in this pack I've got some stuff that helps with fine motor skills. So actually what we were finding is, because Riley's not so interested in the side of fine motor things, we've got some different scissors that just means he can clasp them a bit differently and not necessarily have to put his fingers in or do that function, and they work really nicely. So I've got some sheets. One of the favourite things we like to do with crafting is to make watches, colour those in, practice cutting those out. And then obviously I've got his Kumon pack, and at the moment, because we're not going to a Kumon centre, we get the pack with a month's worth of worksheets, so he does 2 a day, English and maths. And I think that's really, really helpful in, one, extending his knowledge in something that he already really likes, so he loves maths. But English as well, because he actually reads and he loves reading different things. And then also what I have is a box. So this is a box where I store most of his stuff. I've got a combination of things. I've got some sheets for Kumon here for the month ahead. But I've also got books that I've picked up over time that I thought would be really handy at kind of making learning a bit more fun. I've got a mix of traditional books, but I think at Riley's stage, one of the big key things that we found he enjoys are the write it and wipe it types of books. So I've got quite a few of those, and I mostly pick those up in places like Poundland, and they've got different styles. Just teaching children about reading, spelling, writing, doodling, drawing, and they do handwriting, things like snake vowels. To be honest, with some of the vowels, and things like that. I think it is a little bit advanced, but things like fun learning with letters are really good. And if you're a 90s kid, then you'll remember fun learning from all the revision stuff that we would have done when we were younger. So I've started picking these up, and this one is from 4 to 5. Some of the things in here are a little bit advanced, and mindful of that as we're going through speech therapy. Some of the instructions or the reasoning in these books can be a little bit too advanced for where we're at in terms of what it's asking of Riley to do, but generally always good fun. So I think I've also got that for counting. Now I found that with some of the things, because he's got really high aptitude for like numbers and counting, things like counting to 20 weren't really used that much for us. But I still go back to it just to hone in on his attention, get him to concentrate. As you can hear, he's in the background, kind of drumming away and having a great time. And then I've also got like things like card sheets. We haven't really used that much because, like I said, he's not so crazy about sort of sitting down for ages. And I'm trying to think about some other bits and bobs. I've got storybooks in here. Now he's got his actual set library in his room, but I've also got some other things, and one that is a favourite is phonics. Now with us it's been a bit of a challenge with phonics because Riley has really good visual memory, so he started reading words before he learned the actual phonics, and so we're kind of going back and just refreshing phonics, because a lot of stuff in primary education when it comes to reading is based on phonics. And then we also have our folder, which is from speech therapy, which has lots of different prompts and different things that we can do. And to be fair, at the moment we're probably not utilising this as much because we just don't get enough time, and I'm mindful not to like bombard him with too much learning content, but to still keep it fun. We've got things like shapes and patterns where he can colour in. I've got lots of books with stickers and things like that. You know, activity packs. We made sure that basically as we're going into lockdown, we picked up as much as we could of little things. So this is a Toy Story one, just to give him a bit of variety. And it seems to be working really well. But if I'm honest, it is a extremely long day, and because my husband goes to work, it can be really full on with Riley and I, especially when I have like deadlines. So our mornings are jam-packed between sort of supporting him, doing things, but overall it's really, really rewarding, and it's quality time that I think I would have never otherwise had. Come on, Riley. And it's been a good day. So as we get into the afternoon and as we get ready for lunch, do you want to say thanks, guys? Thanks for watching. Should we say thanks for watching?
Let's go up there.
Let's go up there. Okay, should we say bye, guys?
Bye.
Take care, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed watching our little morning routine, and of course subscribe to the channel and keep up with me and some of the content that I share around being a millennial mum, a professional, and a lover of like makeup, beauty and everything in between. Anyway guys, until the next video, take care and thanks so much for watching this one. Bye.